we'll open the floor to questions, and as noted at the beginning, we know that we have many distinguished guests and experts in the audience, and we welcome questions from all stakeholders. I did want to say again that we hope that early on we'll be able to include a sector not represented in the panel, such as developers or those in the construction industry. So if there's a developer or someone in construction who wants to ask the first question, please do so. And this is where I pause for about 5 seconds and wait for somebody to raise their hand. Okay, and kindly introduce yourself by stating your name and organization, and of course, given time constraints, we'll try to be somewhat concise.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Martin Pineda. I'm president of a real estate development company in Davao City. Since I graduated here at AIM in 1994, when the MBA program used to be called MBM, that was ancient times, of course, no. I was already into the real estate industry, and I am sorry to state that since that time until today, I have not met one single developer sane enough to go into socialized housing. And if the supply side constraints are that bad that we won't go there, that's why Gawad Kalinga and Habitat, of course, I admire these groups really, you know, are existing, no? Because we don't want to go there. So we are gonna finance too. So I suppose that, as Professor Monsodas stated, the supply side problems are really that terrible, and it really has to be addressed. I mean, I can...
Could you expand on that just briefly on why exactly one would have to be?
Well, probably so long as you don't quote to which company I belong to. Okay.
I promise.
Okay, let me put it this way. Developers go into socialized housing only by law. We are forced to provide 20% of socialized housing area for every developable area that we produce in the upper bracket segments, no? And since there's a price cap on that market, what we of course have to do is to buy the cheapest land that we can buy, and it's most probably in some hinterland, no, where there's no public access. Really, and I'm just being frank about it, where government still has to provide water, and the poor guys who will end up buying our development will probably be paying, well, maybe half of their salary for transportation. So, why is that so? Okay, for example, construction supply. I don't know if you know here, no, but if you buy one brand of pipe, you can't fit it on the other pipe of another supplier. It's that bad. It's true. Getting permits. Well, maybe I won't touch on that issue, though. What else? I'm gonna be killed by this one. And a lot of other things, no, so many factors to consider. Like, for example, even on that segment that we have to cater, because by law we have to do socialized housing, these people won't go to the banks. You know, if you know, like for example, I'm in Davao City, and Davao City is not really a barrio, no, but believe me, the people there won't go inside the bank for fear that they will dirty the floors of the banks, no, with their slippers. It's as simple as that. So I don't know how you're gonna address it. No, you just ask for a developer. So I just thought I'd make it more fun.
No, I very much appreciate it. Okay, so you mentioned a price cap as one of many things limiting the attractiveness of serving, or even the feasibility of serving that sector.